Yep, here we go. You ready, Rick?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're back. It's Tuesday. It's week 16. We are legal in some states. I don't know what that means, but we're here. Week 16 of a 35-week season here for the Roast Battle League. I'm your host, Brian M.F. Moses. Off-screen Channing, part of the Haters Podcast, is with me producing this whole shindig. And I got a special guest from a buddy of mine's #1 live podcast in the world, a golden ticket winner himself from overseas. The people who started that racist shit. Make it loud for the Spaniard, my man, Ric Diez.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, we started it and we keep doing it.
That's right. We were talking off screen about this to off screen Channing, who's now on screen, that your people actually conquered part of his people and make a Channing Apodaca.
Yep. That's how you get this.
Yeah.
That and a little bit of Dutch.
And that's how we
a little bit of Dutch.
I think so.
The Dutch were the first. They started the transatlantic slave trade. They were the first to have. They were the first slavers. Yeah. Man, we're really getting into it, guys.
Yeah,
this is good. This is Gay Pride, doing Black History during Gay Pride. I just dropped an album full of Black history you guys don't care about. It's called Devil's Breast Milk. It's really tough. It's copyright issues on it. I'm not making any money on this thing, but some friends of mine got together about 5 years ago. We did this, and I just dropped it. So check out the Devil's Breast Milk if you want to get scared, but here's some dope beats. All right, let's get into week 16. Excited about this. Rick's first time on the podcast. You've judged this thing before.
Yes.
You've been judged before for your stand-up.
Yes.
Now you're a worldwide known comedian.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Trying. Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
We're excited to get into it, man. So new thing happening now. Battles 8 through 10 go on to the new Roast Battle NYC website that Dan Wicks from Roast Battle NYC created. So you can see battles 8 through 10 this week. That would be Tokyo, Hartford, and the Bay Area. Tokyo comes in at number 8 with Alexis Fox and Yuri A. Collins. Very, very fun battle from out there at the Osaka Comedy Festival in Japón. Japón? How do you guys say it over there?
Japón.
Oh, look at me. I got an F in Spanish in high school. Years ago, beginning of the this century. What else we got? Number 9 was Hartford, an all-black battle. Really love that. I love when black people get together and talk trash to each other in the very roast battle way, not so much the roast me way. And then you got number 10, Bay Area. That is Blake Collins versus, I want to say her name is...
Got you, I got
Emily
you.
Warder? Emily Warder? I think it's Emily Warder. 3,
Hartford, 2. It is Jazz. What was it?
Bay Area. Bay Area
Bay.
via Charlotte.
Georgia Warder.
Georgia Warder.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hate that state. And I hate that country. So, yeah, Georgia Warder versus Blake Collins. Very fun battle. That was Bay Area via Charlotte. The affiliate system works. So we have this thing where we have 52 of these roast battles that we claim, right? Kind of like, the Spaniards would claim like parts of like South America.
Yeah.
So we've conquered 52 cities in the world, and because we can't have them all kind of compete here, what we did was a draft. So the 16 original cities drafted, got a pool of the rest of the cities, like 34 of the cities, and then they're part of the affiliate program. So if you're good enough, the top 16, one of the teams that have drafted you can put you on this countdown, as that just happened with Bay Area number 10 via Charlotte. Bay Area reps them. Then you got Hartford, all black. You don't get to see that one. That's on roastbattle.nyc. That's Dan Wicks' site. And then number 8 was Tokyo, and that was Yuri A. Collins versus Alexis Fox. 2 legends in their own right, in their own industries. Now, let's get to the battles that we came to see here. All right, Rick? First up, it's Cleveland. And
Ooh.
these guys are two legends in Cleveland. It's a 2-round battle for the championship. Brandon Petrie versus Pope. Let's get into it. Number 7.
Take a good look at this guy.
Take a look at me.
Brandon's got a black fiance. So you know what that means. In 10 years, he's gonna call me to teach his kids how to tie a do-rag. Brandon's got a black, I don't even think he has a black fiance. I just think her name is Fiance.
You know her name?
Oh, I know her name.
A lot of people do. Thank you, Bone Thugs and Down Syndrome. Pope is from Guyana. Oil is Guyana's #1 export. At least it must be with how much of it Pope keeps in his tiny mustache.
You know I'm sensitive about my mustache, you bitch.
That's why I went there.
That's fair. Fuck you, dog.
I love you, Pope.
Brandon has scoliosis, and he goes to the doctor a lot about it. Like a lot, like way too often. Every time he goes to the doctor, they go, back again?
Thank you, Little Orphan Ludacris.
Thank you, hall monitor of Epstein Island. Halt, who goes there? Fuck you, nigga.
That's where you know me from. Pope is a fashion designer. You can find his airbrush t-shirts anywhere there's a funeral on the west side. Or wherever Boost Mobiles have bars on the windows.
Support black-owned business. I hate your voice. I do. You sound like you're doing an impression of Obama's white side. I don't. Because you got like a politician swag that's crooked, you know? You a crooked politician and I could feel it in your bones.
Yeah. I lean left, but my spine's all right. What am I gonna do?
That's not all right.
Hey, no problem, Short Bus, Short King. Pope has a bit of an ego problem. It just really hasn't gone away since he starred in that movie where he put on Michael Jordan's shoes and got all his basketball powers.
I could use them tonight, I'm not gonna lie. You got a voice of God and a body of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, your mom doesn't mind my voice. Pope's father is in prison. It cost him $1.99 to call his dad, which is nothing compared to what his mom charges me per minute.
I can't believe this cricket back fuck is talking to me like this. Whenever he does the YMCA, it's in italics.
Hey, that was a good one. Battle, battle. Thank you, Easy EBT.
Thank you, white man can't walk.
Holy shit. Pope's favorite rapper is 50 Cent, which makes a lot of sense because that's how much I've been spending per day to feed Pope.
Stand up straight when you talk to me.
All right, Pope wins the first round.
It's the first round.
1 round away from the belt. So how this works now is, like I said, they're going to get 1 minute. We're going to switch back and forth. I'll be right here timing. As soon as it hits a minute, I'm going to be stopping you. You're going first. Pope's going second. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Pope looks like the product of Old Dirty Bastard fucking a hobbit. He puts the elf in welfare, that's what I'm getting at. Pope looks like he films Get Ready With Me videos before selling bootleg DVDs. Pope's Caribbean mother did voodoo to keep a roof over their head. Voodoo is the name of their landlord. Poop. Poop. Fuck you, Poop. Pope looks like a Kia boy was a superhero sidekick. Pope used to run a comedy show with a sexual predator. Pope never knew about it because Elliot kept all the evidence on top of the fridge.
The name drop.
Let that one cook.
That was good.
Pope has the blank stare of a man about to drop the hardest verse about the importance of wearing your seatbelt.
That's funny.
All right, make some noise for Brandon right there. Hope, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Come on.
An X-ray of an X-ray of Brandon's back looks like the Grinch Christmas tree. He looks like an untangled paperclip. Look. You keep that in memory of you. Yeah, that might not help. Brandon's closet is full of skeletons because he's always shopping for a new one. Before Brandon's girlfriend pegs him, he says, "What's the password?" No, but your spine does look like a drawing of a French fry from a child. Brandon, how are you in the master race, but you can't run? It's summertime. Brandon's invited to the cookout because someone's got to talk to the cops. Brandon, you're built like a bottle that I don't know if it's travel-sized. Neither of you know it either.
All right, that's time. Sorry.
That's time, and
I
that's
let you finish your
number
last
7 in the world. Cleveland. My man Pope, my man Brandon Petrie. Fun stuff, puns, well-crafted jokes, low energy, reading off of phones, all the good stuff that makes a roast battle a roast battle. These guys are veterans at it. Pope's been to New York doing it at the Cellar, so is Brandon. Brandon's going to be in Austin this weekend at the Mothership, right? Your pseudo hometown that you play sometimes. That'll be fun, though. So Brandon's battling Dave Sheehan from Hartford this week, but he battled Pope just now. What'd you think about that one? Break it down, Rick.
I thought it was like you said, they both had pretty well crafted jokes. I like that they went beyond obvious looks.
You look like, right.
Well, Brandon was saying you look like a little more, but then it wasn't too referential. It was more you look like a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. So for me, that I might not know the
The reference.
a cultural reference. If I don't know it, I don't get it. But this, I could understand everything they were saying. So that was pretty good for me.
I love that because I think we have a problem with that a lot, especially because we have a lot of international fans, because we have a lot of international cities that do this. So I've seen that a lot of when it's a newer comic, they usually try to do references that they think that the audience will know because they know them so much and their group of friends know them a lot.
Yep.
But if you're playing to, somebody like a Ric Diez, who's watching, or a Thomas Spitzer from Berlin who's watching, they may not understand the references because they didn't grow up here. They're just not so much embedded in the culture, right?
Yeah, you lose me pretty fast with that.
Exactly.
And I can acknowledge if the audience is laughing, I say, oh, that must have been funny. But other than that,
right. We're going to get that, too, because we have a battle later with some references that, us American idiots don't really get, but you can tell, the crowd's going crazy. So it's almost like, oh, let me go to Google real quick and see what they're laughing about, and then you can get it later. You know what I mean?
What I also really liked was, for the most part, most of the roast jokes were very funny, but also not punching down on the guy.
Yeah.
There was some sort of respect in it. It was like, you remind me of this thing, but I'm also not really just being
mean.
Cheaply mean.
I like that. Because I think that's what kind of happened with the Kevin Hart roast. It was a lot of punching down, maybe cheaply mean a little bit. I mean, listen, they had a lot of writers too. This isn't just like the vessels who were saying it. Your Tonys, your Pete Davidsons, your Chelsea Handlers. But these are, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of cheaply punching down maybe there. But with this, the roast battle, really what the roast is about, the Friars Club roast, like, you know, where this kind of originated from, the Dean Martin roasts, they are from backhanded compliments. It's almost like you're doing a wedding, right? Like you're toasting a guy, but this is roasting, so you can go a little harder. Like we're all in agreement that we're going to go as hard as possible. You may hear some cheap, disgusting shots, but we're all kind of in agreement. But with this, I think the real classy and the real, I think the comics respect it more when you can get out of that. When you're doing like the more backhanded, just like, oh, that was clever, and you didn't like really punch down at the guy.
Yeah, I like the YMCA in italics. That was just
right. Scoliosis.
A lot of it was scoliosis, or maybe too many of them were scoliosis. But he was creative though. Like he could pull out a paper clip. He was just like
that was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. And I love the calling out the predator.
Oh my God! Yeah, saying the guy's name too. That was, you don't get that a lot.
That must have been some real local scene stuff.
I'm gonna look it up. Now I'm gonna know who.
I love a little bit of inside baseball. It makes it fun.
As the host of the Haters podcast, which is all you guys do. I think you guys do love a little drama.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Yes. What do you think about this one? Talk about it. Break it down.
I liked it. Pope is one of my favorite battlers. Every time that dude shows up, he's just so fun to watch. He's so comfortable up there. It's almost like you're not watching a battle. It's like you're just watching a dude shit talk his buddy. You know, he's like halfway leaning on the wall. And he does this thing, at least he did it in this battle, where he's almost saying what we're all thinking before we even think it. Like when he did that joke where he was like, I hate your voice. Just to start off like that.
And he never says, you look like. He always finds that transition to say.
He uses, it's like he picks up a thesaurus and you know, looks up a different way to say you look like.
He's looking like synonyms, like how to say you look like this, you look like that. Yeah, shout out Pope, man. We talk about Pope, I feel like, every week now here during Gay Pride Month. This is a weird.
Well, he deserves it.
Yeah. Wasn't like a banger of a battle, but I think it was a good start for 7. You
100%.
know?
I think the theme of this show, after seeing all these battles, will be writing. I think this is a big writers. This is a writers fest. Like this is a joke writing contest, and judges like yourself, when they panel, like they're basically breaking down what a joke writing contest would look like outside of a stand-up contest. This is just like the dunks, the home runs. This is the hard shit. And I feel like with this particular episode, a lot of writing's happening, a lot of puns, a lot of misdirects, a lot of references that might not be. That go outside of the pop culture, the popular American culture, the pop or whatever culture they're about. So let's get into it. We're back on the countdown, guys. LA. I will say this every time we're on the countdown, if we do it 2 weeks in a row, but we're back. Number 6, LA via Portland. Shout out Portland. You're keeping us alive. Let's roast.
I'm gonna keep all these jokes very body positive, okay? Because this guy obviously has a lot of
figure it out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm gonna read. Can I try again?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not drunk.
Sound it out. Come on.
I'm gonna keep all these jokes very body positive because he positively has a lot of body. Okay.
Hey. Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Oh, fucking hell.
Let's get this guy hooked on phonics, everybody. Let's get a good job enunciating. Ethan's a known racist and anti-Semite. He looks like he's interning at ICE in the rape department. And he's doing really well.
It's good money. It's good money. What do you want?
You get your bonus yet?
No.
Yeah, we can tell. Nice shoes.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna push for the money. I'm gonna get that money. Shout out to the Funhouse for installing the loading dock to fit this guy in here. I think it's no. It's a big deal. From the forklift certified laborers to everybody that can like work together to get him in here. That's a big deal. That's not even a joke.
What else are you certified in? You had to go door to door when you got home, right? Yeah. Tell everybody, hey, something happened a couple of years ago. I was pissing in a park. You're a known sex offender and anti-Semite. Ethan Trimble, more like Ethan trembles every time he sees a free Hispanic family.
They're scary. Sometimes there's a lot of them.
Keep going.
And they're stronger than me, whatever. A lot of people are worried about the rising sea levels, but I feel like as long as Luke doesn't jump in there, we should be okay. It's not gonna.
Yeah. I don't think Ethan can swim. There's no fucking way he had an adult man in his life that taught him how to swim. What, did your mom push you in a kiddie pool one time and you get hard every time you smell polyurethane? God.
Dude.
Ethan, looks like you drained me of all of my life force and talent.
That's true. I do look like your skeleton. Yeah. Luke's dad is a pedophile, which is why he made his penis unreachable. Okay.
Keep going for Ethan. His mom found it last night. Yeah. It's buried in her son's mouth. Ethan and I have been doing stand-up for roughly the same time. I asked him recently, hey, man, you got a tight 5? And he introduced me to his date.
She's hot, dude.
She was 5.
Last jokes.
Yeah, I'm a pedophile. Luke looks like someone tried to draw a GameStop manager from memory.
I actually had a GameStop manager joke about him. And I canceled it because it's a little too on the nose.
No, we both look like we worked there, for sure.
Yeah. Ethan voted for an AI data center to be built on the Willamette. Yeah, because he misheard them. He thought it was going to be a gay guy daddy center.
Oh shit. That was good. We loved that, right? Yeah. Yeah, we fucking loved that.
That was a great roast.
Yeah. That was good. We love that shit. All right. Let's fucking go.
All right. Hell yeah. Luke looks like he bathes in hot dog water. Because he's fat.
Newsflash. I'm huge. Yeah. It's an earth-shattering revelation for me. And I've shattered a lot of earth. Hey, all right. Ethan's girlfriend, right? You have a girlfriend. She's a poet. Is that right? She's a well-respected poet. I'm not joking. I'm not doing a joke here. She's a well-respected poet, and she's published. She's a well-published poet. Not even joking. Completely serious. It's actually it's the only thing that I respect about Ethan. And she submitted me a poem. Would you guys like to hear it?
Do you want music?
Yeah. And don't worry, I won't ask them to drop a beat. So this is, once again, Ethan's very well-respected girlfriend poet. The lines of any change are never neat. I think about this watching him on stage. The way he holds the mic, like something is about to happen. The way nothing does. The way the bit about his ex-girlfriend is doing a lot of heavy lifting for a man in a relationship. The seasons forever change, but his shitty material remains. My boyfriend works at a dispensary, and he's an open mic comedian. Bummer.
Poetry wins.
Poetry
That
does
was a
win.
good fucking battle.
Number 6 in the world this week on the Roast Battle Weekly podcast. That is LA via Portland. Luke Miller versus Ethan Trimble. Shout out Portland. Always knocking it out of the park, getting LA some points. Glad we drafted you guys. Again, Writers Showcase, Joke Writers Showcase. This was probably a great example of that. A lot of great jokes I haven't really heard before doing this for 13 fucking years. That joke about his dad's a pedophile
That was an
just why
incredible
he's
joke.
so fat he hasn't seen his keeps him away from his dick. I mean, when you hear jokes you haven't heard in a long time, you feel like you've heard all the roast jokes. When you
Yes.
have one, you're like, you get excited about it.
Yeah, like, how many pedophile jokes can you hear on a roast?
Right?
And still
Can you
laugh
fit
at
in a
them?
child's asshole? I don't know.
Yeah, but that he made his dick unreachable. That's insane. That was a good. He managed to do a pedophile and fat joke.
Yeah.
Like two of the
It's a
hackers.
combo.
It's
Yeah.
a combo, but he just combination combo punches, just perfect.
Love a combo. Love a combo hit. And I come from the Killer Instinct, generation of N64. Remember Killer Instinct? Might be
Is that
too
the one
young
with the
for that.
clown?
That's one with it's crazy. Killer Instinct, I feel like I don't know how it was forgotten because it was the GoldenEye era and the Mario Kart era.
Oh,
but
yeah.
man, Killer Instinct was Turok, Killer Instinct, went crazy. Anyway, talking video games, getting real geeky here. Yeah. Joke Writer Showcase. What are your favorite kinds of jokes, right? Like you heard that there's a lot of cool misdirects, a lot of combination jokes, right? With it's a fat joke mixed with a pedophile joke, the fun stuff.
It's a weird thing to say, but my favorite kinds of jokes are ones where I'm I just instinctively laugh, then okay, you got me, and I can't really explain why.
Yeah.
And then ones where I'm like, I could have never written that. My mind would have never gone there. I would have never done that.
Yeah.
Like I was happy when he pulled out the poem, and I was like, oh, he's gonna start with this shitty violets are blue.
Didn't even do it. Yeah.
Didn't
Did like
do
a
any of
real
that.
poem.
Wrote a real poem and a bummer, and he wrote an actual poem, and I was like, well, okay, like that's
You like the effort. Yeah.
I like the effort. I like when they're putting some research in and they're not just going by looks,
See, I love this. We talked about research last
Yes.
week, and now we're talking about like what happens when you do the research. You get some killer fucking jokes, right?
Yeah.
You get a great format with doing a poem, but not yet. I thought it would be like Roses Are Red or whatever, like universal poem or arbitrary poem we all know. But man, like doing an actual poem and then bringing it home like that. Off-screen Channing, who's now on screen. You break these things down so well. What'd you think about that one?
First off, shout out to Portland for having the most distracting battle of all time.
Yeah, it was like it felt like there was like pictures being taken.
There was like a photography session happening. There was people talking in the background. A guy just behind stage popped out at one point.
He's like their ring girl. He's actually kind of funny. Yeah.
No, that was a different guy. They usually have that old man
Yeah,
pop out.
yeah,
You know what
he's
I mean?
he's the ring guy.
Yeah. But there was like some other guy who was just waiting in the wings. But this was fun.
Okay,
I thought it was going to get off to a rough start because Homeboy came out and he was drunk. He fucked up his first line. But he did redeem himself by having joke of the night, the fat joke, the pedophile joke, which, I say this a lot on this show. I don't like generic pedophile jokes. It's old hat.
Yeah.
It's
I
part
need
of
some
the-
real pedophile jokes. Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait till we get a real fucking pedophile on this show so we can bring some truth to power.
I feel like we've had a few. I just don't. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, we've
Let's look at the wall behind you. A
Yeah.
photo.
Oh
Anyway.
my God.
I'm sure there's a few.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm good. The rest of these guys I worry about.
No, but like Rick said, it was my favorite types of jokes are things where you take two or more subject matters, then you have tie lines and you bring them together. So pedophile, small dick, dad, whatever.
Yeah.
That was great. That made the battle for me.
It's just wow. That was bingo right there for roast battle. All those subjects you
Can I
dropped.
also, I found it a little weird that they were so far apart that the camera had to go left and right.
Yes,
I was like,
another
what?
distraction.
The panning, yeah. Like you
This-
didn't have to pan so hard.
Yeah, why is Wes Anderson directing Roast Battle Portland?
Because it's Roast Battle Portland, he would direct Roast Battle Portland. Yeah, him or Paul Thomas Anderson. All right, let's get into number 5 this week. It's New York. It's the team in the city that's running away with the points this season. They really are the Knicks of this league. But let's do it. It's Justin Kupo versus Justin Brown. Another polar opposite looking battle. Before and after picture a thick person and their skeleton. Whatever. We've been doing these jokes forever. Let's get into it. Justin Brown, Justin Kupo, New York.
Doesn't Justin look like he gets pussy at McDonald's and then gets cheeseburgers at the strip club? No, but seriously though, doesn't he look like if Kirby swallowed me in a video game?
I'm glad Justin was able to recover from all the people climbing on him to get a better view at the Knicks parade to be here tonight. This battle's like Jack Black and the Beanstalk. Justin is the reason why there is a purchase limit for cough syrup. He looks like he watches Breaking Bad and roots for the meth.
Justin looks like a biblical painting of a guy with Down syndrome. He looks like he's the patron saint of eating boogers during kickball.
That's not very nice coming from somebody who looks like he gets entered by the Sandman. I can't tell if Justin looks like a rapey musician or a rapey mechanic. He really puts the fender in sex offender.
Yeah, dude, so do you.
I know, we share the same name. It was very easy to write these jokes. I just dropped the word fat from a lot of them, and then they fit perfectly.
Doesn't Justin look like he put peanut butter on his balls as a kid and then let his dog fuck him in the ass?
He was a very gentle lover, what can I say? I'm glad Justin could take a break from banging his head on drones to be here. Justin's dad died when he was young. Actually, all the men in his family die when they're young, mostly getting decapitated by roller coasters. They keep doing it, though, because, God damn it, the county fair is only once a year.
Family tradition, dude. I've been making a lot of jokes, but I would like to thank Justin for taking time out of his busy schedule of making pipe bombs in the woods to be here tonight. No, but seriously though, doesn't it look like whoever wins this battle gets to lead the militia this weekend?
Oh, God. If you're here, who's sending anonymous threats to college professors? Justin looks like he makes moonshine from his own piss. I imagine that he lives in a shack in the woods with the word militia misspelled on the front of it.
Interesting.
It's so funny, we both had a militia joke. Nobody deserves to win this. Justin looks like he has several alarms in his phone that just say the word hot dog time.
Nice.
Look, don't let Justin fool you, okay? The only reason he's this tall is because he comes from a long line of perverts. And now he's genetically evolved to have the ability to look down a woman's shirt as he talks to her. He is recently single, though, so ladies, he's ready to mingle and corner you at an ATM. Look forward to that.
All right, that's 5.
Yes, that's 5 jokes, and that's number 5 in the world this week. New York! World champions in basketball. World champions right now in roast battle. They're running away with the points in the league. That's Justin Kupo, Justin Brown. A lot of fun. Again, joke writing is big for this episode. I just feel like those guys like wrote their jokes almost like teleprompter, like almost real robotic, where they're just like reading their jokes, you know. Justin Brown, the taller guy, was like, you know, reading off the note cards. Justin was kind of referencing before he got to the actual performance of the jokes and like recite them for the most part. But it felt like they were both reciting the whole time. Yeah. Right? I feel like there's a little more performance. This might have been maybe higher in the countdown because those jokes were pretty good for the most part.
I feel, yeah, the delivery of the jokes was taking away of how funny some of them were.
Exactly.
They were not, like, a lot of the punchline words, they were kind of like, And I was like, no, just say the word. Like, make sure that word hits.
So it was like they didn't believe it in either.
Yes, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, there was no chemistry. It felt like they both got 0 sleep the night before, and they were just like, I'm just going to phone this in.
Yeah.
Like the misspelled militia.
Yeah.
I thought that was really funny.
It was.
And it was delivered like just say it, like, yeah, confidence.
No, yeah, it felt like an NPR podcast where they were just like doing like, oh, we'll do a roast battle now.
It felt like NPR doing RBL Weekly.
Yeah.
I mean,
now I'll do the militia joke. Oh, that's crazy with a militia joke. That's crazy.
I mean, if Pope was saying any of these jokes,
the fucking place
kudos
would
to
burn
You're right.
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're right. Here's what we do. We have to start breeding black battlers, some of these white writers, and then we'll have the perfect roast battler.
We need Zendayas out there battling right now.
We need Pope and Brandon Petrie to have these kids. That was I mean, those are outstanding writers. You're right, but yeah, it was very Todd Berry.
Yeah,
medium
you know
energy.
what was fun about that battle, and we were talking about it in the previous battles, that there wasn't a lot of you look like jokes. This was almost all you look like, but they were well written,
So
unique
clever.
jokes.
Yeah.
Like the strip club McDonald's one.
Oh yeah.
Those jokes work when you have a new take on it, you know,
Yeah.
and the way that he used a double entendre to be like, you eat burgers at the strip club and you order whatever at McDonald's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was just a fun way of doing that.
Everything was just, I feel like, just like so thrown away, or almost like, I hope you guys like this.
Yeah.
Do we like this? I mean, even like Justin's riffs were just like, it wasn't really hard. It was just, I had to drop the word fat from, Justin. Okay, let's go back to the jokes.
Yeah. Also, the two most Justin-looking dudes of all time.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Look like Jay and Silent
Yeah,
Bob's
but
like
that's-
tutors.
When they came out, it was like Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see them working again.
And what
It
do
is,
you,
the college years.
what do you recommend? Like you've seen all these battles for so long. How do you get away from preparing these jokes up to the last minute and not looking at your notes as much and not looking at your phone as much? And
It's tough, man. I mean, it's jarring for the person watching. I feel like when the audience is live in the crowd, they don't mind it so much. They just want you to get the jokes out for the most part. But when we're watching it here, it's always hindsight. We're just like, I wish you wouldn't have. But it's like, they're under fire, live. So it's like, I don't think when you're live, we don't care as much. But yeah, looking back, we're always like, I wish they wouldn't have done that because this sucks.
I think the best way to get away with it is personality.
Yeah.
You have to perform. If you're going to read off your notes or just like not have your jokes as well prepared, fucking bring something to the table.
Jimmy
Bring some
Carr does
energy.
that perfectly. It's almost like he's memorized the jokes, but he's using the clipboard as like a crutch.
Yep.
Right? It's almost like this is a prop I'm using, and like this is now an extension of my jokes, the clipboard itself. Right?
I'm nowhere near Jimmy Carr, but I do the same thing. I bring my notes on stage and I have a few words, but the joke's in my head. I just can't remember the order. I can't remember the.
Yeah,
But
and
Pope-
you're using that as like as a way to like get through the set, and it's like it's part of the set now.
Yeah. Pope was looking at the thing while the other one was talking, and then was hiding it and be like, "Here's my joke."
Right.
And he was going back to the thing. I'm just saying. Watch Pope do whatever he's doing. He shouldn't be number 7. That's my humble opinion.
You got big fans in Spain, Pope.
so far.
That's crazy. Spaniard loves the Moors. Anyway, all right, let's get to to Austin.
We
Go
didn't
ahead.
invade it for nothing,
900 years.
And they invaded us. The Moors invaded us first.
I know. I feel like that's why they've got rid of so much just like anything black, because they were just like for 900 years they just fucking dominated European white culture, and they just hated us, or they were just so smart they outsmarted us the whole time. And then one day you guys got guns and we're like, okay, it's on. Anyway, let's get out of this history podcast. Let's go back into the Roast Battle podcast. Let's go to Austin, the place you made your name.
Yeah.
How much do you talk about Austin? What do you think about the scene down there and like some of the rep they get down there?
I think the rep is entirely deserved. But it is because they're letting it happen. I think there's wonderful comics that are working there who don't get enough space to break that rep.
Okay.
And then there's wonderful comics who just get caught on in the scene. They're very able comics, but they're just, this is what's gonna get a laugh here. And they're just surrounded by people that influence their comedy.
For the people who don't know what you're talking about, what's the rep that you guys are referencing?
The bad rep is like
dance around the subject, I guess.
Yeah, it's the buzzword capital, right? You're using all the slurs, whether it be homophobic, whether it be racial, whether it be ableist, So they're using all the fun words, kind of a thing that you only get to say on Xbox Live. But
locker room talk.
Yeah, locker room talk that Austin likes to say in public a lot. Even the ladies.
Yeah, they love to use the R word as a punchline. They're used to have every comic has how can I get away with saying the N word
Right.
joke, and it's
Right. Hard R in the front, hard R in the back, all the fun
But then
words.
you get Brian Simpson there, and he's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love his writing. I love his angles, and he's just saying, like there's amazing comics in Austin.
But you're saying the rep is deserved, but you're right. A lot of the good ones are kind of like stuffed into the whole, like it's just Austin. But then you got guys like Brian Simpson, or you got guys like Ric Diez, you know what I mean, who are kind of breaking the mold a little bit.
Well, I'm not in Austin right now, but yeah, I was trying to not do that for sure. But I do have an N-word joke, and
I mean, you
gotta
are.
have one.
Well, if it isn't the pot calling the kettle,
Yeah.
nah.
We'll get into that later, actually. With that, anyway, it's Austin. It's Sam Minnie. Aya Emarer. This is a fun one. Let's go to Austin.
Battle, battle, battle. We got Aya Emarer. We got Sam Minnie. Fuck jokes. Let's roast.
Sam looks like one of the only people who lived to tell us what fentanyl actually tastes like.
You sound like you're trying to find out.
Yeah, does it have like an umami to it? I don't know.
I'm kind of scared to be up here with Aya because I feel like I look like all the Barbies she used to cut the heads off of growing up. And also earlier today.
They were blonde. Sam looks like she calls her roommates to bring in her razors from outside when it's about to rain so they don't get rusty.
Aya's Muslim, so whenever a guy gives her a facial, they call it an airstrike. Hey, Aya, do you have to bless the meat before you suck it?
Wait, are you asking about like halal slaughter laws? No, it's when you chop it off. Sam, if you're here, who's fighting their mom at Hot Topic?
Not you, because you're not allowed to shop there. Well, you America. Aya looks like she's only allowed to cut her hair with a machete.
Life hack, actually, a razor is better for cutting your hair than scissors. That's for the girls. They know. The girls know. The girls know.
This is an educational PSA. What's happening?
Oh yeah, it's my turn. I know that all of Sam's exes are terrified of her because she can fit through the doggy doors.
Aya went to chess camp because it was the only way she could get a guy to sit across from her that long. Fuck, alright.
Last joke, y'all.
Sam's dad was a juggalo. So growing up, he did black and white face, and her mom did black and blue face.
A single whoop whoop for domestic violence.
Wow, that's cold.
That's fun. Yeah, my parents aren't together.
Yo, her dad's sitting right there. Be cool. That's a little out of line.
My parents aren't together, but Aya's parents are still together. Under the rubble. Thank you guys so much for this. People have a lot of bad things to say about Aya, like she's very plain looking. But I rate her a 9 out of 11.
Sam told me she keeps accidentally dating gay guys. Maybe it's because your pussy tastes like gay cum.
Was that the extra joke too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was the extra
That
round.
was Austin doing the Austin thing. Very Austin-like. Sam Minnie, Aya Amarir. Aya's first time on the countdown. Sam is a vet on this thing. She's always fun. She's always going for where the line is. Sam is looking to like spit across it, hopefully in somebody's mouth. Let's talk about it, fellas. That was gnarly.
That was gnarly. That was a good. I mean, they're both super talented.
Yes, very funny writers. Again, great writing jokes. I feel like
Both,
Aya was taking us through just Muslim terms and just like I got to look things up and like figure like, oh, that is really funny if I would have known what that reference was.
Yeah, well, I mean, Sam did a bit of a mistake with the halal process, confusing it with the
Backwards.
Jewish process.
Bless the meat.
Yeah, you have to slaughter it. You have to like get all the blood out, and that's Sam. But she said blessing the meat, which they also. But first, you need to take all the blood.
Right.
So that's where she got corrected.
We're talking
on that.
halal versus kosher here,
Yeah,
everybody.
halal versus kosher.
Such an informative episode today.
it's-
This is crazy.
This is a good one. Last week was research. This week is writing, but there's also research involved.
Fun fact: I one of the projects I worked on back when I was in West Africa was to build a slaughterhouse in an Islamic Republic. So I know about the process.
Was it for clits?
No, it was because they had to actually slaughter camels, and they were slaughtering them outside because no room would fit the camels. So we had to build an extra tall house for the.
Why were they slaughtering camels? Is there camel meat? Is like a thing?
100%. Yeah, camel
Is it
meat's
good?
nothing. It's delicious. Yeah, it's very.
Really?
It's
What do
like
you compare it to?
Like it's like between beef and deer. It's a little more gamey than beef, but it's very juicy and fatty. And it's
Yeah,
very good.
because all that water, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I've had camel burger. It's
Camel
tasty.
burger.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. This is one of the best episodes we've ever done. People are going to hate this. I
Yeah.
didn't even know you could eat camel.
You can totally eat
ostrich.
camel. Fun fact: so like they'll in West Africa they'll call camels single hump camels, like the ones on the camel backpack. But like in Asia they have double hump the camels.
Oh,
That's,
okay. So single hump is West, and then double hump is Asia.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, we're learning so much. West Africa. That's
Yeah.
where I
West
originate
Africa.
from.
Double
And
hump
where
is
Aya's
cat,
from, yeah.
Double hump is Cat's new special, I think. Too.
This was the Sam had good 9/11 joke, like the rubble joke, the missiles, all that stuff was good.
She looks plain, but 9/11. I think she should have went United Plane 97, I think, or whatever it was.
Ooh, yeah, that would've been
instead of
good.
because like we've heard the 9/11 before reference, but I think the plane that's a good vehicle to get to knock into a plane, but also to call her ugly.
And Aya went by Sam's looks, but it was like evolved. It was like
Mm-hmm.
it was deep. It was deep cuts, and she was like a lot of the self harm.
Yeah.
Oh, the one about her boyfriends being gay and all that.
Yeah, the gay
stuff.
cut. That was a thinker. That
Yeah.
was
I loved the doggy door joke too.
Oh, that was such a
her-
good joke.
Her boyfriends are afraid of her because she fits through the doggy door.
See, that's what I'm
Super funny.
talking about. Yeah, she's skinny, but it was like she didn't say that word.
Nope.
No, I like that.
Yeah, because it's visual. I mean, it's it's terrifying. I mean, like those are a lot of like very visual and terrible. I mean, just really going for them. I mean, that's Austin, obviously. I mean, like those visual references are really terrifying, but it's also like that's what this show is. And to get to those references, to be so clever for us to just be like just to visualize those like that. I thought they did a great job with that. And Sam always does a good job. She's always terrifying with her writing. Off-screen Channing, now on-screen. Get us out of this. What do you think about this battle?
I liked it. We were talking about personality and performance in one of the previous battles, and I think that's where it evened out for me. I thought Sam might have had like the better written jokes overall, even though Aya had some good ones. But Aya is so sweet and likable and just fun. She's constantly smiling. She's silly. She's got like off the dome rebuttals that she comes up with that it kind of evened it out. I don't know who won, but I'd be interested to find out.
Vivid. I mean, just vivid references. I mean, like the gay cum is crazy because that's crazy. I shouldn't be thinking about that.
One thing I appreciated that I don't know if they did that on like deliberately is they both dressed the part to help the other one out.
The cutting the head off the Barbies was perfect because like Sam does look like that, and it's not even like a flex on her just being like, "Look, I look like a Barbie," but it's like, yeah, you do. You look like they draw on you and they cut your head off. Like you do look like that kid's like child or a terrorist child's, Barbie doll. that they're
Anaya
cutting
was
that
dressed
off.
extra conservative.
Totally
It really
Muslim.
helped the jokes. You know, that's
I liked the the vagina. This is a disgusting sentence. I like the vagina tasting like cum joke. I think had she just said cum instead of gay cum, I think it would have been a better joke. It
makes. I know where she's coming from with the gay cum because she's saying, well, your boyfriends are gay, so they're probably just like, oh, I like this because and these guys are all gay. I must just like this cum.
Yeah, I think it's just a longer walk to get to like. It also like logistically doesn't make sense for me though. Like, why would a gay guy be coming in a vagina? And
Right.
now
I
I'm
think
thinking,
that's what messes everybody up.
now I'm
It's-
thinking about this way too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very vivid. I mean, like they really paint a picture.
Yeah.
Paint a picture.
I'm not surprised you're overthinking gay cum since you like hockey so much. But
Oh, you are the hockey guy. Yeah, heated rivalry. Anyway, speaking of a heated rivalry, let's go to number 3, Berlin.
Let's go.
Yes, a lot of heated rivalries have happened over there in Berlin.
lots of gay cum in Berlin.
Yeah, lots of gay cum in Berlin. This guy actually is no exception. Nick Crow, who is gay, and then Dane Brasher. Not sure. We'll meet. With research, we can find out through this battle. This is Dane Brasher, Nick Crow in Berlin, number 3 in the world.
It's a genuine honour to be roasting Dane, reigning champion. Genuinely one of the best comics in the scene, and a really nice guy who helped me a lot, like when I first moved to Berlin. But I was genuinely worried, like what I could possibly insult about you. So thank God you choose to look like this. Yeah, you look like the East German record holder for women's javelin. You look like Thor if instead of Chris Hemsworth, they cast Mr. Potato Head. You look like the love child of Legolas and Gimli.
Some really cool references there. Thank you, Jack Sparrow, if he was an actual sparrow. Nick has, oh God, here's some not so fun facts. Nick has a receding hairline and he's about 5'5". He has red hair and he gets sunburned indoors at night time. He grew up with a father in a wheelchair, and when he told me that, he said, "Good luck making that funny." And your life is so sad. This roast is really hard. Like, I genuinely think a boxing match with your dad would involve less punching down.
Oh, thank you, Crocodile Dunk Meth. Dane does a lot of drugs. Which drugs? Yes. Except the ones that make you skinny. Drugs are such a big part of who Dane is. It means that when he's alone, he just gives off the energy of an abandoned sidekick. Like, talking to Dane is like watching a film called And Chong. I'm not even 100% sure he's the main character in his own life. Like, I think the only reason that he takes LSD is it makes it look like his personality has 2 dimensions.
Thank you, Ginger Smurf. Nick looks like when he comes, he says, "Oh my word! What a
Oh, you finished really quickly.
Yeah.
So, Dane actually moved from Australia to Germany for love. He moved here to be with his German wife.
Oh.
So they're divorced. But he's been with his girlfriend now for 9 years, and she's a lovely woman. Hasn't always been easy, but she's stuck by him through thick and ugly. It's pretty clear that Dane has a thing for German women. Unfortunately for German women, that thing is drug addiction and a single towel he's never washed. Honestly, you're the worst thing to happen to German women since the Red Army.
Not big history crowd. Thank you, Pippi Longstocking's creepy uncle. Nick looks like he takes dates out on a penny farthing bicycle. And then gets really mad when the McDonald's doesn't have valet parking.
Thank you, Joe Bogan. Or Dane the Rock Smoker. Dane, like his political hero, really likes the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championships. He told me he hasn't sat in a chair and watched so many muscular men enter a ring and start pounding since he tried to save his marriage.
All right. Nick had an adult circumcision, and yeah, why not? And somehow you can tell that just by looking at him. I don't know, it's got a vibe. But that's not the weird part. The weird part about Nick's adult circumcision is that apparently the operation went fine, and his voice has just always sounded like that.
Number 3, Berlin, Nick Crow, Dane Brasher. Very, very, very fun. I mean, started out strong, kind of petered off towards the end, then kind of picked back up right at the end there. But Dane, Nick, Berlin, number 3, getting 8 points this week for Berlin. That European division is fun. World Cup's happening right now. The next battle is another foreigner, but let's talk about this one. You ever been to Berlin?
I've been to Berlin. I haven't been to that venue, so I'm not exactly sure which one it is. I bet it's
I think it's called The
one.
Wall.
Yeah. Berlin has a stigma
style.
like Austin.
Really?
Yes, in a way. It's a different
Well,
one.
what's the stigma?
Well, it's where a lot of like can't make it in the UK comics go to live because they can get stage time there and it's easier.
Oh, it is like Austin. Yeah, you can't make it in LA or New York, so you go to Austin to get your stage time.
There's a bit of that, and then there's a bit of like it's a lot of where alt comics, different like more free spirited, like it's a very hippie, like creative.
It's where the rejects go. Yeah, you can be homeless and kind of a scumbag there.
But that does open the door for creative, different structure writing to appear, and that's what we got in this battle. These guys don't write like any other battle we've seen.
No, especially Nick Crow. Nick Crow does a thing where when we talked about Justin Kupo and Justin Brown, right, kind of reading off their thing, or even like with Justin, he would kind of in between and then like recite his thing. Nick was doing the same thing, but Nick had like monologues, and they were like there was bridges, and there was callbacks within these this joke structure he had.
And he owns his notes. He's like, this is happening. So
and he's performing them.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
he went to his notes mid-joke one time and knew exactly where he was at.
Yeah,
it was impressive.
It was very like he's that kid like when you're like reading in class, you're like, oh yeah, let's let Nick do it because like it sounds like he's like telling a story the whole time. Like he just knows how to read, and it was thoroughly impressive. I thought it was just a lot of fun. I didn't get all the references, but what I could understand, I did, and I thought Dane was just very funny with just taking away anything Nick was doing, all that buildup Nick was doing, and then Dane would just be like, "Okay, Ginger Smurf," and you're like, this guy's short and whatever.
Yeah, but they both had amazing jokes, though. I still don't know who won, but
doesn't matter. I feel like that's
doesn't
arbitrary.
matter, yeah.
You know, it's like a Food Network thing. It's like they're building the meal. We're having fun watching the meal being made, and at the end you're just like, ooh. Nice meal.
That long UFC joke where you're like, where is this going? It just keeps going, but then it's a huge payoff at the end.
It's like Bill Cosby. It's like, in a joke writing storytelling way.
Yes, I
in
hope
a way
so.
where it's taking a long time, and then you're like, oh, thank God there was payoff here. Jesus, why are we going up this hill so long?
No, it was very interesting. I also one thing that happens in Europe, like for in Brussels, like where I've been, I grew up. Some European scenes are new to comedy, and they don't get roasts. Like they're like, "Oh, you're being mean right now. Why are you so mean?"
Right.
So to me, the fact that this roast battle is happening and there's a crowd for it, if that roast battle was happening in a British scene, it would murder the entire space.
Really?
Yeah, because in Europe, people are more sensitive to roasts. We're like, why are you?
Yeah. But if you're in that space, though, and I've noticed this about London in particular, like
Yeah.
if they're in that space, they do a really good job at it. It's almost like, well, if we're gonna commit to this, we're gonna do a really good job at it, and we're all gonna invest in it, even the crowds.
What's going to happen in Berlin that happens in Brussels is it's a very, very woke city, very progressive. So in a way, it makes them go to not hacky places because they have to stay away from the trans, they have to stay away from the pedo, they have to stay away from this and this and that.
Yeah.
So that you got none of that in this battle.
No, it was just like it was about them and just like a really like this is who this guy is, right? Like this
Yeah.
guy does LSD, so his personality can have in 2 dimensions. I mean, like just brilliant stuff. I mean, like our crowd is a little, they're not super cerebral. Sorry, crowd. So they may not appreciate it so much, but I feel like the joke writers who do watch this and the roast battlers who do watch this will appreciate this episode because there was a lot of those real clever, real below the surface, like just cutting super deep jokes as opposed to just big. We're talking about, R words, homophobic slurs, and racial slurs.
I feel like both of those guys did something that Pope could not have done.
Oh, no. Pope! They're saying you can't do something. What can't Pope do?
Well, the structure of those jokes was something that was out of Pope's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he won't do that. He's really funny. But these guys had a completely different writing style.
Yeah.
And that was working for them.
It was. I mean, like literally talking about reading in class, that would terrify any young black kid in America. I'm kidding. All right, let's get into number 2. We're going to Scotland next. We're going to Scotland. Our guy, Ric Diez, who came from the Patreon. So he wasn't even like a live roast battler. He came from like our COVID era or just, new battler thing where we put them on Patreon and they would battle each other through Patreon. And now he goes live and in person out to his local roast battle in Scotland out there. And he's battling a very, very funny dude named Sam Sheik. Let's get into it. Lucha versus Sam.
Yes, Sam Sheik, let's roast, yeah!
How's doing? Before we start, just to let you know, Sam has cerebral palsy and I've got a cleft palate. I'm not saying that to get sympathy. Like, none of the 2 of us want you to feel sorry for us. If you're going to feel sorry for him, they feel sorry for whoever's going to need to write the subtitles for us on YouTube. Me and Sam both spit when we talk. Mine's is pretty bad, but Sam's is worse. Sam spits so much when he talks that every time he sends me a voice note, I have to put my phone in rice.
I have to put my phone in what?
In rice.
Oh.
Sam is very intelligent. He has a degree in computer engineering. That probably explains why he sounds like he's buffering. You're up, mate.
I'm happy that Ric Diez is my first battle because for once in my life I don't feel like there's diversity higher. Lucha looks like he has the type of autism you can only get from being vaccinated. Lucha's a former wrestler turned comedian, so he's like Grado, but somehow more fucking annoying. No, genuinely. Lucha is always getting mistaken for Grado. People keep pointing at him and going, Lucha, kill yourself!
Sam is mixed race. His dad's Egyptian, and his mum's a camel. Sam is a real mummy's boy, and I think he would look better covered in bandages. Don't boo at your cunts. Oh, you're going to boo this one. This one's horrific. Sam's cerebral palsy was caused by a lack of oxygen while being given birth to. I guess that's what happened when you use a para-midwife. Para-midwife. It's a fucking great joke.
Yes, look, I was dead when I was born, but after seeing you do comedy, I guess we both have issues with botched delivery. Look, you may be a wrestler, but the only time he makes a bell ring is at his job at Notre Dame. Look, you can make fun of my disability all you want.
Okay.
You're just mad that my joints pop louder than a wrestling crowd ever did for you.
I'm not going to make fun of your disability just now. I'm going to make fun of you because you were brought up Muslim. This is for you. This is for you, you mad racist cunt. Sam was raised Muslim, and when he was a wee boy, he wanted to be an astronaut. He actually wanted to be the first Muslim person to walk on the moon, because that's what space needs, an Apollo 9/11. Sam Sheik is his stage name for doing comedy. I think it's alright, but I think he could have leaned more into his background. So I've wrote a couple of new names for him to use. You can tell me what one you like. So I went with Ramadaniel Sloss, Halal Murray, or my personal favourite, Kevin Blows Up Bridges. Just for the record, he's no longer a practicing Muslim. Jihad enough.
Lucha has a cleft palate.
Yes.
Which is ironic because his belly is shaped like a balloon he can't blow up. Lucha is on the confirmed list of sex events. Sorry, I got that wrong. Lucha has the malformed list of a sex offender. Lucha sounds like if my left arm could talk.
Oh my God.
Funny you talking about your left arm. Sam's cerebral palsy causes his left arm to be completely numb. So see when he masturbates with it, it feels like somebody else should have had an abortion. Sam told me that he's a virgin. I don't think you're allowed to call yourself that when life fucks you every day. But before tonight, I had zero feelings on the assisted dying bill. But after meeting Sam, I'm now hoping that I can recommend a friend.
Lucha is a retired wrestler. I say retired. Lucha left professional wrestling the same way Philip Schofield left this morning. Lucha used to write a blog all about Hollyoaks, Not the soap opera. Holly was just a wee girl that lives next door to him. Lucha Diez is like a Nintendo DS. He's stuck in the 2000s, he's getting dustier and trickier as the years go on, and he only ever comes to life if a child turns him on.
When Sam's not doing comedy, he's a professional magician. He does magic. And when he does his magic, he does it dressed as Harry Potter. Wearing a costume, what a loser. The only thing is he's less slithering and more slevering. Sam in real life he's not really like Harry Potter, he's actually more like the train station, in that out of every 100 words he says, you only understand about 9 3/4.
Lucha somehow has a wife. My only explanation for this is she's not an actual person, rather just an action figure of one of the female wrestlers that he holds up and does the voice for. Like, you can just imagine him holding it going, "Oh, Lucha, you're so sexy, ha ha! Your dick isn't that small, I don't know what other people are talking about. Don't worry if your audiences don't laugh at your jokes, they're just too dumb. Please don't hurt me again." Lucha's wrestling hero, Rey Mysterio, in 2015 was accidentally responsible for the death of another wrestler in the ring after a finishing move went wrong. Hey Lucha, does it suck to hear that your hero is killed in front of a crowd more than you ever will at stand-up comedy? Last one. Lucha, no matter how hard you try at comedy, your 10-minute set will never be as tight as your brother's neck after he hung himself.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Number 2 in the world, coming out of Scotland, Lucha Diez versus Sam Sheik. Sam Sheik, Lucha Diez. All right, so I think it's proven now that people with cerebral palsy or any kind of disability are really, really good at this. It's disabilities, women, fat people. Top 3 demographics doing this right now. I didn't know it was a universal thing around any language, but the CP folks, you guys knocked this out of the park. Let's talk about it. Sam Sheik. Lucha Diez is very fun. He's a very big target. Obviously, he's wearing a whole bunny outfit during Easter. You know, he's having fun. He's trying to speak the language, that cleft palate. You know, he's a wrestler that loves Rey Mysterio and he loves luchador wrestling. I mean, there's no bigger target outside of an actual big person who's probably got some kind of disability themselves. So let's dive into it here on how Sam Sheik. Sam, I feel like, yes, life is fucking him, as Lucha had said it during the battle, but my God, bro, I feel like you hate everybody, and those jokes really reflected that. I feel like anybody that goes against you probably won't want to anymore because you go really deep and really hard. That was fun to watch.
That was great. He mentioned in it that was his first battle.
That was his first?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude, him getting any better at this is terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, dude, he gets any better, he's going to have full use of his body. He's going to regenerate. He's going to go in so many powers. But, dude, that's got to be one of the best debuts we've ever seen.
Ever.
Oh, yeah. If it's a debut, that's insane.
Yeah. That was,
Lucha sounds like what my left arm would sound like if it could talk. I mean, my God,
dude,
Sam.
candidate for joke of the year so far, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there was like 3 of them in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You missed one, too, the rice joke that Lucha spits so much when he texts. Or Lucha spits so much when he talks that when he texts me, I have to put my phone in rice.
Oh, my God. I mean,
that was one of his first jokes, too.
Jeez, yeah. There was another one, too. I mean, obviously, the brother hanging himself, your set won't be as tight as your brother's neck after the hanging is so mean. That reminds me of like a Zach and Miko versus Scott Chaplin fucking battle, like back in the Roastmasters days. I mean, those were like hard, sinister jokes. Sam Sheik, you've been doing some studying, brother. That was well done.
That was such a good battle that you could completely forgive the fact that it was all unintelligible.
Yeah, you couldn't understand it.
You couldn't understand anything they were saying, but it was still good.
But when you did, you were like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was. Like, it took me a minute to understand what they were talking about, and then it was just like, oh shit! It was
like mumble rap. When you figured it out, you felt like you've like accomplished some shit. You're like, oh my God, I love Future.
Oh, when I was driving up here, and I was thinking, okay, I'm going to the roast battle, pod, and I was thinking, well, and I was talking to my buddy, and he was like, like the best roast or like when you're roasting somebody you love, that's what people say, and I was like, or when you really hate people, and dude, cerebral palsy guys, like as you say, now I know, I started with one of them. He's not huge, but he's really funny. Scottish guy too.
Couldn't imagine what he sounds like.
Aaron Belial is just. All of these guys are so angry. They're so
Aaron
angry
Belial
at the
is very,
world.
very good at roasting. I mean, he did it to me on Kill Tony. It was very mean. He's very good.
Aaron?
Yeah.
He's a monster. Like
yes, he is a monster.
And I did some shows with him, and when he was doing crowd work, he was saying stuff to people. I was like, that is just straight up so mean.
They're the only ones who. It's like it's never punching down. Like you're living in a world where you're never punching down.
Yeah. It's a little bit of the South Park model where it's like, you can hear a 9-year-old say the most heinous shit. You can also hear a robot say something just absolutely atrocious, and you're like, I don't know, it's kind of funny coming out of that phone.
Yeah. Well, it's never punching down, but it got to a point sometimes where I've seen Aaron be like, dude, that is punching down.
Yeah,
like you have somehow managed to be like a mute, cerebral palsy, be that ruthless with this fat old lady that's just like, holy shit.
We actually feel bad for her now and not you and your condition.
Yeah, even his dog's looking up at him like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Yeah, the dog is like, well, I don't know this guy.
Oh my God, yeah. There was a couple other ones too, man. So I'm about to watch that one again, but that was so good, so mean, so dead on. And shout out Lucha for just taking it like a champ and just wanting to do this versus this guy. I mean, we kind of bent the rules with this one because this one obviously was, about 2 months old at this point because obviously Lucha's wearing the Easter costume. But they finally got the footage for this one. You can see why they wanted to put this one out, and obviously this was Sam's first battle, so this is his Make-A-Wish. You're welcome, Sam. But yeah, you get the number 2 battle in the world, and then there's a reason why. There's like 2 or 3 jokes that might be like Candace for like Battle of the Year. That was very, very well done. Sam Sheik and Ric Diez coming in number 2 for Barcelona. Let's talk about, we got Houston versus, our last supercard for the States is coming up August 14th, 15th, Joke World. Are you doing the Joke World Fest?
Nope.
All right, well, you will after this. Joke World Fest with our guy Joke World. He runs a very, very, very fun, a whole channel. It's called Joke World. It's on YouTube, but he's taking the world by storm, the whole comedy world by storm, and he's got a whole festival August 14th, 15th out in St. Pete in Florida. We'll be out there. It's going to be Atlanta versus Houston. They didn't make the countdown this week. They didn't submit any battles, but for that one, you're going to want to see the best battlers from Atlanta, the best battlers from Houston, 2 of the bigger demographics when it comes to roasters in general, especially Atlanta. And Houston probably has the biggest views on You Look Like on their roast battle channel called You Look Like out there in Houston. So August 14th, 15th, Joke World, we're doing it. And after this number 1 battle, we will reveal your 2026 Roast Battle League All-Stars. And I'm excited about that with that reveal. All right, let's get to number 1 this week. It's Barcelona. It's the city in your home fucking country, man.
Yeah, my part of my family comes from Barcelona.
Yes, we love it. Out there at the clubhouse, the comedy clubhouse there in Barcelona. It's James Riggle, James Milam. James Milam is from London, so London, you get 5 points for this. Barcelona gets the whole 10. It's James Riggle, James Milam, number 1 of the world, Barcelona. Let's roast.
Hey! This is beautiful. James is not just a comedian. James is a DJ, a divorced Jew. But James is not a tradition. He's one of those cool Jews, you know. He looks like he shops at Urban Outfitters, you know. James looks like he works in a Jewish record shop called the Vinyl Solution. Because of the Holocaust and stuff.
Yes, I am Jewish. Although you do look a bit like you're transitioning to a rabbi, so it's interesting. This is James Milan, not fat enough to be funny, not thin enough to see his own penis. James is an atheist, so he doesn't believe in God, and by the look of him and those shoes, the feeling is mutual.
No, there is no God, obviously. Give me a cheer if you believe in God. Good. Yeah. James started comedy when he was 37. Which just goes to show you, you're never too old to be shit at something. James is 43 years old. Yes, I agree. Yeah, he's 43. He's broke, he's divorced, and he's moved to a city where no one wants him to be here. James is less of a roast partner and more of a warning from the future. Do you know what I mean? Like, James is so broke, he can't afford to keep the lights on in his own eyes. Do you know what That's kind of how I feel.
It's just scarily accurate, my guy. This queef sommelier is James Milan. James seems like the kind of guy that would tell his friends that he only snorts fair trade cocaine. James is a photographer by trade. He's a photographer, he's very good. His portfolio includes pictures of Olympic athletes, the Mayor of London, and his mum's juicy tits.
Yeah, $4.99 on OnlyFans. Get paid, French person. All right, 2 for 1 if you fancy. James got married in Warsaw, which is the worst thing to happen to a Jewish man in Poland.
That's true.
In the divorce, James took her cat, and she obviously took his chin. Chin was the first comedian you saw. I'm sorry, Yoki. I'm sorry. That's straight up racism. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Interesting one to close on. James is obviously from the UK, and if you know, recently in the news, the UK has banned anyone under 16 from social media. But thanks to James, the kids near him will always have one person that follows them. James met his girlfriend on an app, I presume Pokemon Go. His girlfriend is a software engineer, which is lucky because it meant that after the first time they had sex, she could do her own debugging.
I like that. Yeah, she saw my Python. So. It's good. It's good. Yeah, all right. You like that? Good. We found the virgins. That's all right. Yeah. That's good. James has resting lobotomy face. This is a fun fact. When James was 16, right, he spent £300 on a sex chat line. Yeah, that's great. His mum was so annoyed. She was like, "Stop phoning me at work." You know. Has that been done before?
Yeah. Still, it's fucking good though.
Yeah. Can I have a number?
Yeah, you have the energy of a guy who has a blog that reviews cuck chairs. I can't. One guy found that hilarious. No one else wants to admit they know what a cuck chair is. That's fine.
You sat on one.
Yeah. But so James has asthma. He has a lot of problems with his chest. Unlike his mum, who has a perfect chest. Honestly, just wonderful rack she has.
$4.99 on Instagram.
Asthma's no laughing matter. Every night before going to sleep, James has 2 pumps. Then he rolls off his girlfriend and has an asthma attack. James's dad he teaches special needs kids. James was homeschooled.
I like that.
Thank you.
It's good to have the rest of the class in. James's dad worked in fashion, which is amazing. Imagine your dad having to come out to his son. Fun. James lost his virginity to an Italian-American girl. Yeah, she really wants to forget about it.
God, that was so much better than you guys do.
It's all right. James's new girlfriend is American and French, which means she can love bomb him and surrender afterwards. We do it? Yeah, we do it. Yeah. That's it. I think that's it, isn't it?
No, I got one left.
Oh, fuck.
This is James Mylan answering the question that I've forgotten. Yeah, let's move on. No, fuck it. No, I wrote this joke.
Write the joke.
I
Let's
wrote
do
this
it.
joke. I'm going to get this fucking joke out.
Hey,
this is definitely going to be worth it as well. All right. Yeah, this is James Mylan. The answer to the question, what if instead of rescuing the princess, Super Mario sold her into slavery? So James films a lot of other more talented, famous comedians' shows, and so the only time you're going to have your own special is if you adopt one of your dad's students. That's it.
It deserved more. James Regal, one of the better guys in this league as far as battling, writing, all the stuff, performing, running his own show out there in Barcelona at the Clubhouse. That was James Regal, James Milam from the UK, #1 battle in the world out of Barcelona. James Milam, I got to say this. I think he opens this season, week 1, at #1 or something like that, or somewhere in the vicinity of #1. He is so much fun when he hits this podcast, that guy. The guy in the shorts you saw there.
Oh, yeah.
Regal, obviously, you know, from Barcelona. But, yeah, James Milam, every time he's on the countdown, it's just the jokes are fun. They're clever. They're out of left field. You don't always know where they're coming from. He's got a style unto himself. But the London guys are just fun anyway. Like Shalaka Karup is fun. Luke Hall is fun. Obviously James is born and raised out there in England. He's fun. Esther. All the London cats are so much fun. Drew Stern. But James Milam this year might be my favorite guy to watch. I get so excited when he's on, and he never disappoints. Let's talk about it, fellas. What did you think about the #1 battle of the week?
I thought it was a good battle, for sure. I love when a #1 is a definitive #1, and I felt like that absolutely deserved the top spot. Ran a little long. I thought they started out really hot. Like Milam's first 2 jokes, the DJ,
yeah,
divorced Jew, and then Urban Auschwitters.
I
mean,
I'm
just
looking at you run the record shop, Vinyl Solution.
Vinyl Solution. Those were, I mean, just 3 bangers right out of the gate, and then everything else for me after that was a little bit forgettable. But like you still felt the heat from it, you know. They were still going tit for tat. It was a good.
And Milam was in his groove. You know what I mean? Like, you know, whatever James was saying was just rolling off him. He was playing with. He's playing with the crowd. You know what I mean? Like he was just in his own element as far as like performing the jokes, even reading them off his phone, still performing them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, he was definitely able to perform as he was reading them. The start was very strong.
Yeah.
That vinyl solution just got me. I love that joke. That is such a. Good, it's a pun, but I've never heard a pun on the word vinyl. That's,
right.
That was credit where credit's due. That's a good
Adolf
one.
Hipster.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
Adolf Hipster's funny.
Yeah. No, they had a bunch of, but it lost a little bit of steam for me.
It did.
And I don't know if it's the delivery or the. I was thinking like one of the things that happened to me in this battle, it was that they both look like generic white guys in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So when they say you look like this or you look like that, it's not that like you don't have a definite. It's like you know with the hand that it gives so much.
Very distinct.
So that means they would have had to go extra meaner to make up for the fact that there's not a lot of visual.
It
feedback.
wasn't. And I mean, like that's why I think the Holocaust train he did of jokes he did there was so fun because you're like, okay. James, there's a distinct thing about James now, right? After that, you're right. It got kind of the minutia of just like, we're kind of boring dudes from Europe. Like, this is us kind of a thing.
Kind of.
But Milam was just so fun with it. It didn't really matter at that point. I think he was playing with his food a lot, I thought. And also like trying to help James, like, you know, like nail his, because James had great written jokes. I think that Like there was even one that that didn't hit as hard as I thought it did, and he was even like, you guys don't get it, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And then Milam had to like play with it a little bit to kind of get them back on James's side. Even and I always love a battler who can do that.
Yeah, he was a really good dance partner because I don't know if you guys caught this, but at the very end when James Regal forgot his joke, Milam was ready to do some crowd work while he pulled his phone out. He pointed to the crowd and started talking to him, and then he got his phone out quick enough. But like, dude, what better battle partner can you have than that?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
He's like, no, do it. We can do it. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and why not? Let's do it, right? I mean, like to a point where you guys get #1 battle of the week. So clearly, like you guys were doing something right. You know, everything was hitting for the most part. The jokes were clever enough that where we didn't hear them before. There was even like a callback. Milam called out his own joke of like, has that been done before? Let me get her number. I mean, just like, oh, dude, it felt like Pope. Right, of just like just a dude who's just like hanging in the, just he's just riffing with us, he's just talking shit, kind of a thing, and that's I think with the #7 battle we saw first, all the way to #1 now, it's like that was Pope and Whiteface, James Milam.
I don't know how much you guys discuss this on the spot because, but but you have international cities. Some jokes might not be hitting in the room. That doesn't mean the joke wasn't good. What happens a lot is a huge percentage of the crowd is non-native English speaker. It takes them an extra beat to understand the joke. By then, the comics have often moved to the next joke. And so there's a delay. And if there's no space for that, but if you just take the joke as a written joke, it's a great joke. It's a fun joke. So I'm glad Barcelona gets a top spot, even if some of the jokes might not be hitting as hard.
Right, but it just takes a second, right? Because you're right. In Barcelona, that English isn't their first or probably even second language, right? It's Spanish and then Catalonian, right?
When we tour around Europe, you have to like make sure your jokes don't have very complicated words.
Right.
It's not too referential, and you just slow down the speed just a little bit. Just so people have a little bit of time to catch up with you, and you have to, otherwise
it's gonna be a shitty set.
People will tell you after you were really funny, but I couldn't understand everything because you were just going too fast. You know, I've heard that.
So it is like talking slow. It's almost like it messes up your own rhythm though, as a comic though, right? Because you have to slow it down, and you just feel like I'm reciting my jokes instead of actually performing my jokes.
Yeah, so that's where it gets hard to like, how can I perform and go slower? Just that, I started in Bangkok. It was all foreigners and Thai people, and there you had like Russians and Ukrainians and then Australians and then French, and then you had to go extra slow. Like, are you guys understanding my joke? And then that's how you end up with my delivery.
Oh yeah.
That's how you end up.
Do you think that makes you a better
foreigners
joke writer though, as instead of like a POV or slice of life type guy, like because to get the point across to a multinational audience, wouldn't it just have to be like a straight up joke?
It makes you a stronger joke writer. I don't know if it makes you a stronger, you see who's famous and who's making it worldwide. It's a combination of everything, right? So at the end of the day, you have to be everything, but it does make you write jokes that are going to work anywhere you go.
Right. That's what we were kind of saying last week, like when it comes to research, and not this week, we're talking about writing, but Disney does that, right? Like they'll do their movie and then they'll present it first in France, because if it works there, it'll probably work anywhere because it's so universal there, right?
Oh,
because
that's interesting.
yeah, it's like because Spanish is spoken as the second most spoken language in the world, and then French for the most part is like it's one of the harder languages to speak. So if you can get it right there, they do it everywhere after that, kind of a thing. If your references work in France, they'll work anywhere, they kind of say. Would you consider yourself an all-star of Kill Tony?
I feel like I've done whatever I could to become that, and if some people recognize me as that, then cool.
I'll give you that. All right.
Yeah.
I'll say you're a Hall of Famer. I'll say you're an all-star in the Kill Tony universe.
There is a Hall of Fame, and I'm not in it, so
you will be.
Yeah, I don't
you
think
will
so.
one day. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's where that's going.
You pissed off too many people
maybe,
in the Kill Tony verse.
Yeah.
Well, we welcome you here in the RBL universe.
Appreciate that.
We've got our announcement here for the 2026 version of the All-Star Show and Showcase, which will be in the Mothership in Austin, Texas, down there in Rogan's universe. All right, so the top 3 vote getters this season were Dan Wicks out of New York City, Charity Gregory out of Hartford, and Esther out of London, who started in Barcelona, by the way. Black Esther is what I call her. New guys this season: Mike Eaton, John Ajoda, Josh Means, Ken Grinnell, Avery Dower, and Brandon Lott round out your all-stars this year. Alternates, just in case those guys can't perform, you've got Ava Peroni from Scotland, Nate Welch from LA, still beating the drum out there, Bella for London, but she's from San Diego, but London drafted San Diego, so she'll be a London representative. And then you've got Sarah Barnett, an alternate out of there in New York City. So these are your all-stars this year. Even your alts, you can call them all-stars as well. But your top 3 vote getters, Dan Wicks, Charity Gregory, Esther, and then the rest of the gang there, Mike Eaton, John Ajota, Josh Means, Ken Grinnell, Avery Dower, Brandon Lott. A lot of dudes. A lot of dudes do this. But Avery's got he's got some kind of a palsy, I think, right? Or some kind of dystrophy. He's in there, right? So he's a minority. You got Esther, right? Black Esther, we call her, Charity Gregory, and then everybody else is kind of an effeminate male. So I think we're okay there. And Brandon's blind, so we'll be okay.
Shout out Mike Eaton. I love Mike. I love him. He's a good guy. He's an actual good guy.
Yeah. And he's really, really good at this too.
He is.
Great.
Yeah. But that's the episode, man. But let's get to the division actually before we get out of here. Talk some points real quick. Week 16. I think I sent you the 16.
I do not have the graphic.
No. All right, let's send it to you. So I thought I did, Chandog.
I have the Week 16 battles.
Oh, you do? I sent you the All-Stars. I didn't send you the... You're right. Let's send you that right now. All right. So, everybody, let's get into the points here. Here are your points. LA, we're back on top. Fuck you, Bay Area. We did it. It took us 16 weeks, but we are on top now. There's 35 weeks in the season. LA's up 2 points. Bay Area slowly and steadily has been on the decline, and we now made up all those points. We are now number 1 in the Pacific. That's LA, then Bay Area, then Tokyo, who had a really fun battle this week. Go check out Dan's website, or I think it's RBL.nyc.something. Just check out Dan's site. He'll let you guys know in the comments here. He's always in the comments here. But Alexis Fox, Uriah Collins, a very, very fun battle. Happy birthday, Alexis, by the way. I think you're, I don't know, whatever MILF age you're going to be this year. And then so then you got London. London's busting out ahead out there in Europe. Barcelona had 10 points this week, so they're gaining just a little bit. But look at New York, Rick.
Yeah, New York's crushing.
They're beating the shit out of everybody. And then you got Hartford.
New York in
also. 5. New York in 5. New York in 4, really. Jeez, dude. But that East Division is pretty solid right there with Hartford and Cleveland, all over the 70 mark. The South, Austin, the buzzword capital, doing big things. NOLA didn't make the countdown this week, but they submitted a video. Atlanta and Houston didn't. But Atlanta and Houston are battling out in Florida, down south, in St. Pete, August 14th, August 15th weekend for the Joke World Fest. Get your tickets to that. Where can these people find you, man? Talk to the folks before we get out of here.
Just quick question. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you get to minus 1.5 for Houston?
So when you don't submit battles,
yeah,
you get a point taken away.
So these guys are not putting in the work.
You know, I think we messed up Houston. We had Lafayette and Prague as their affiliates, and they were supposed to help make that up because Houston only does like one battle. I want to say like every other month or every month, and they didn't start till May, and we started March. So right now, they just don't have any affiliates helping them out right now because Lafayette is, moving through some stuff, and then Prague, we don't know what's going on with Prague.
Houston has a good scene. Come on, Houston, just
Thank
figure
you.
it out. They do have a good scene.
Yeah.
I love a
lot of good comics from Houston.
Outstanding, and then a lot of really good ones. Roast Battle. They just have to get the show filmed and then recorded and then send us to that thing. But Will Loden does a great job. Radu Bondar, who's also the co-host of Haters with Channing Apodaca that drops here every other Monday, is the other guy who runs that scene. So we love Houston. Houston has insane amount of views on the You Look Like page on YouTube, so I recruited them. That's why they're in the league this year. They may have a late season push, right? I mean, it's 35 weeks. Let's say in the next 16, right? We get to we get to 30, 32. They might be number 1. We don't know. It's on Houston really at this point. So we'll see what happens.
Let's go. People can find me on Sad Man Rick, Rick, R-I-C, on any platform, I guess. Or if you Google my name wrong, Ric Diez, however you want to spell it, you'll find me.
D-I-E-Z.
It's D-I-E-Z, but if you type D-I-E-Z, you'll find me. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
just put Ric Die and then
Just Ric
Z on
Die.
the end there. You
Right.
got it.
Diez.
Yeah.
Fun fact about roasts, I got about at least over 100 roast jokes on Hans Kim that I never got to say on the show.
Yeah, I heard
That
you guys
never
have a
happened.
whole roast battle, the whole DJ Hans Kim, Ric Diez.
We had the joke battle, and then I thought, well, this is going to go into a roast battle after, and
Yeah.
then that never happened.
Let's hear some.
You want to hear some?
Yeah, I want to hear some DJ Hans Kim fucking roast jokes. Absolutely.
I-
Oh my gosh, the comments are gonna go crazy.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what are good. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's good.
Yeah, if you guys know Hans Kim, he is the person who saved Tony after he got canceled. Tony was
Yeah.
talking about another Asian comic, and then Hans Kim came to the rescue as a pick-me and then saved Tony's career.
A pick me. Fucking Christ.
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's hear him.
Hans doesn't like me. I thought he would like me because I'm a whore, but he doesn't like me because I'm awake.
Oh, it's a sexual assault joke. Keep going.
Oh yeah. You're such a pussy. You wear an ankle gun. Some of them are not good. I wrote many of them.
Let's go two more. Let's get two more in there.
Two more.
You know, we always say this on the show. You got to edit.
You got to edit, man.
Yeah,
You gotta edit.
people keep asking me, what do you think about Hans? I don't.
Cute.
Okay.
Yeah. Hans loves to microdose his jokes.
Ooh.
Hans used to live in a van, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it had a sticker on the back. It said, if this van's a rockin', I'm a rapin'.
Oh, that is a great way to end this. RBL Weekly, Week 16. Ric Diez, go follow him. Channing Apodaca from the Haters Podcast. Check us out every other Monday here at the Roast Battle YouTube page, channel, whatever you want to call it. We're out.